You're listening to Play Center Tiger Basketball on KCLY. Tiger Basketball is brought to you in part by Agmark, Citizen National Bank of Play Center, Greenleaf, Concordia, and Belleville. Central Valley Ag, Hometown Lumber and Hardware of Marysville. Subway of Clay Center. Farm Bureau Financial Services, Justin Tadman Agent. Clay County Medical Center, United Bank and Trust, and Wilbur Ellis.
It's time for your UBT Top 5. Saving money can be hard without a plan, the right tools, and accountability. Here are the top 5 things you can do to begin saving in 2019. Start small, set specific savings goals, create a savings plan of action, set boundaries so you don't stray from your plan, and utilize banking tools such as scheduling automatic transfers. Then watch your savings grow. Visit ubankonline.com for more information or talk to a UBT representative to start a plan today. Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
Besides skin cancer, breast cancer is the most commonly diagnosed cancer among American women. Clay County Medical Center is proud to announce new digital 3D mammography services now available right here at home. This revolutionary new screening and diagnostic breast imaging tool will improve the early detection of breast cancer. During the 3D exam, an X-ray arm sweeps over the breast, taking multiple images in seconds. For mammography care and all of your family care, consider Clay County Medical Center in Clay Center.
When Precision Ag equipment isn't working right, Central Valley Ag customers call their Precision Ag Helpline.
Growers that have their Precision Planting, Ag Leader, Yield 360 technology through us get support when every minute matters.
CVA Precision Ag Manager Keith Byerly says using AgriSync, they see what you see.
Via their camera on the back of their phone.
Talk to your CVA field sales agronomist about the Precision Ag Helpline. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
It's Bump Day.
You heard that right. This is Linda Reed with the Citizens National Bank, and we are bumping up the rates on individual retirement accounts 0.25%. You still have time to make that 2018 contribution to your IRA before you visit your tax person. It doesn't matter if the contribution is for 2018 or 2019. We are bumping up that rate. Take advantage of the offer before April 15th. The Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
The Lady Tigers come off 2 straight road wins against non-league opponents. Their latest Tuesday night when they ran away in the second half from Republic County and Belleville, winning 51-34. They go to 14-2 on the year. Tonight, it's back to league play on a homecoming Friday night against Marysville. Lady Tiger pregame is here, being brought to you by Five Creek Automotive, Midwest Products, GN Bank, Edward Jones Investments, Kerry Spillman, Financial Advisor, and Waller's Bandbox Cleaners. Stay tuned. Our pregame talk with Coach Jeff Edwards is next.
Midwest Products is a leading provider of ready-mix concrete for commercial and residential projects. They can pour foundations for basements along with walls, driveways, steps, sidewalks, and patios. With state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, and Washington, their local teams are prepared to serve every aspect of your project. They are proven experts who always deliver quality results. Customer service is and always will be the top priority. For your next concrete project, call Midwest Products at 800-371-2252.
All of us at GN Bank join the fans, parents, and coaches in supporting the Clay Center Tigers student athletes. Their energy on the basketball court reflects their team spirit and good work ethic. GN Bank is also proud of the work these same students do in the classroom as they aspire to learn the academic skills they need for success in the future. We encourage everyone to get out and watch the Clay Center Tiger basketball teams. I'm Julie Hamill. Best wishes for an outstanding season from GN Bank.
Back on Lady Tiger pregame, joined now by the head coach of the Lady Tigers, Jeff Edwards, as we get set for homecoming Friday night from the Den, hosting the Marysville Bulldogs. Let's go back to your Tuesday night, coach, against Republic County. Go on the road to a place that's always a little unique to play in. It seems like they ugly things up, and you guys were able to battle through and then finally pull away in that ball game on Tuesday, 51-34. You guys got after it. 17 steals stands out as a big number. I know you wanted to influence the game with your defense, and certainly you were eventually able to do that.
We were, and it took us a little time to get our bearings a little bit in the game because I don't know. We started the game and we had open layups. We missed. I think we had 12 or 14 points I figured in the first half, that were left out there on the layups. But all in all, the defense stayed steady. I knew if we held them down, we'd eventually start firing on the offensive end, and we did with a little slight adjustment there in the late third and fourth quarter.
You pull away for the victory. I mentioned the steals. It's all part of what Addie Mullen was able to put together, your senior guard. A lot of the stuff we've seen through the year, it seemed like she was a little funk maybe, still playing well, still doing good things, but the turnovers I know in the game prior were a real concern for her, for you. She has 0 turnovers, 3 assists, 6 steals, and throw in 19 points. That's a pretty good line again for the senior.
Yeah, I would take that line any day. And the one thing that Addie's always going to give you is a lot of fire and intensity out there. And there's a fine line. I've got to have her on the floor, but I can't have her getting in foul trouble either. So she's a little timid at times on the defensive end, reaching in and getting to that ball. But what I liked is she had 6 steals, but there was probably another 5 or 6 turnovers that were forced where the ball went out of bounds and whatnot. So great stat line. She's shooting the ball extremely well right now. She's asking a lot of questions as a leader to me of what I'd like to see, and then she's also making things happen out there. So great last 4 or 5 games actually for her.
Clara Edwards, 3rd straight double-double, 13 points, 12 boards. We talk about Clara a lot as a sophomore, and you, as you said, have to remind yourself of that, but I think everybody needs to. These are special numbers being put up, and there was one play in particular. I know she missed a layup or two, as did Addie, which those two don't miss layups as part of that early part of the game, but there was a play that Addie drove down, was really defended hard on a lay-in, and Clara just out-hustled everybody else on the floor. I made a point of it during the broadcast, I remember, because she ends up with 2 points simply out of a hustle play. Great to see that from a player that's got great skills on top of it.
She did, and I felt like at the beginning we were executing a lot of our offense really well and setting screens and passing the ball well, and then we'd miss the shot. So there were some frustrations, personally from a dad's side and then also from the coaching side as we were missing a few of the layups. But the one thing that I did see is that, she continued to work extremely hard for the rebounds. I got onto her on a couple of box outs, and she said, "Dad, if you'll watch, it wasn't me." And sure enough, I was wrong when I watched the film. But, to see her go after the boards and get some of those second chance points, those are easy buckets, and there's not very much that's going to come easy when you got a big star on you. Like, I don't know, that's how I'd put her on our scouting report, to stop her and keep her off the boards. And
sure.
So she's going to feel that every single night.
A couple of other players just to throw in the mix, because there were a lot of people that did some things that go unnoticed at times. Haley Franson again gets another 4 or 5 rebounds in a ball game, puts up 4 points. The senior just knows her role and is comfortable in that role. That's not easy for a lot of seniors.
Not at all, and she's been really, really great in terms of, embracing that role. She gets called on to do a lot of stuff that doesn't make the newspapers in terms of her defense, her effort, her attitude, making the pass at the right time, and then when you get the opportunity, knock down an outside shot, or if somebody fouls you, make them pay by hitting all your free throws. So she's done a great job with that all year long. You never see even one little bit of selfishness out of her. I've never seen it. So you can be real grateful as a coach when you've got players like that.
Your juniors, Lexi Leiby, only hit 1 3-pointer. I say only, but it's she had missed some, and she knows she's supposed to trigger them. And when she is on, she had a couple that I thought were down and didn't go in. And then Jaden Crimmins continues to extend her minutes with the effort she brings you on really both ends of the court now.
Yeah, and I keep telling them the same thing. Their attitudes are great this year. They're embracing their roles. Who wouldn't love Lexi's role? All I say is shoot it. If it comes to your hands and you can see the rim and nobody's there, shoot it, because that's a great look from her right now. I even took Lexi on in a little three-point challenge, and I pride myself in my shooting ability, and she beat me 4 out of 5 games. So the girl is lighting it up, and Jaden, on the other hand, is coming out and just working her tail off and just doing little things. Some of the things we've been working with her are the mental side of knowing all the plays, knowing where to be, and how to use your body as an undersized post player. And actually, we've looked at some of what number 12 did for Republic County, because that girl was only 5'5" or 5'6", but one of the toughest girls to guard in the post that I'd seen this year.
Mm-hmm.
So Jaden's got a great attitude, works hard, and yeah, her numbers have been great, and her minutes have been coming up too. So.
And your senior, Erin Hamill, got a 3 to go down. She always does. I mean, she'll get in, dig around, and she just kind of makes plays wherever she has to. And when she gets hot, she can put up big-time numbers. As we move into tonight's matchup on homecoming against Marysville, I guess we'll start with the absence of Erin. She's on a scholarship trip to Virginia, so you knew coming up this was a part of their plan and really a trip she couldn't miss. And so now the Lady Tigers will be without, one of the main cogs in the machine.
Yes, and it's kind of tough because she was so powerful at Marysville when we played them. Mm-hmm. So I know, this hasn't been mentioned to them, but they probably spent a long time on their scouting report working on what they were going to do to stop Erin Hamill, and she's not going to be here tonight. And it's for school, it's for scholarship, it's for our future. So it's a good thing that she's going to it. And I think it'll be a good thing for our team as well as we work some kids into some different situations they haven't been in yet. And, you never know down the stretch when foul trouble is going to occur or an injury might happen. And so, getting kids that opportunity to play in a time like this is valuable.
You went early in the season to play Marysville and won 58-26, dominant on defense in that ball game. This team has played better and better and better as the seasons went along.
Yeah, and they're, you look through their losses. They've lost to us. They've lost to Abilene twice. They've lost to Jackson Heights, which is ranked in the state. They haven't had any, and Sabetha, which was ranked in the state at the time as well. So that's all their losses the entire year. Then they just went down to Centralia and beat up on Centralia and did a great job there. I felt that Centralia was a very strong and physical team that I thought they would have trouble with, and they shot the ball extremely well and developed confidence in some of their younger girls. So it's a different team than what we played. I've told the girls that this entire week that they're gonna have a battle on their hands, and we're not going to back down from it. So should be a good game.
Coach, as always, appreciate the time, and on a homecoming Friday, let's go get them tonight.
All right, will do. Thanks, Rocky.
Back with more on Lady Tiger pregame in just a moment.
Life happens fast, and the truth is there's nothing as valuable as peace of mind. I'm Jim Gearham with Midwest Regional Agency, and our goal is to protect you from the unexpected through top-quality insurance coverage that works for your needs, as well as your budget. Protect your business, home, vehicles, crops, and livestock with our variety of coverage options. We can't predict when the unexpected will happen, but we can help you prepare for when it does. Stop by and see me at Midwest Regional Agency in Clay Center.
Hi, welcome to this Subway ad for our all-new Ultimate Cheesy Garlic Bread. How would you like it?
I'll take the Ultimate Bromance.
Extra broy?
Yeah, definitely.
Bro, this ultimate spicy Italian made with ultimate cheesy garlic bread?
I know, bro.
So much melted mozzarella.
And this garlic butter spread, I can't take it, bro.
You know what this calls for.
Bro hug?
It's like we share the same brain, bro.
Bring it in.
Subway, make it what you want. Limited time only at participating restaurants.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
Hey folks, since we've added our new display lot downtown Clay Center, people are saying we have the best deals on Highway 15 and 24. And we think so too. So give us a chance to earn your business, and just for coming in, we're going to buy you dinner at the 1524 Brew House. That's right, just give us a chance and we're going to buy you lunch. So come out and see us. You got nothing to lose. You're going to get a great deal and a great meal. So come see us at the Green Team in Clay Center.
A homecoming Friday night from the Den, homecoming 2019, as Clay Center hosting the Marysville Bulldogs. Hi again, everyone. Welcome to the Den. Rocky Downing along with Flip Casper alongside our studio engineer is Bernie Fancella, and we are just about ready to go. The starting lineup's about to be announced by Bryce Dolan here on the PA. And Flip, Play Center Marysville, we talk about it in every sport. It's always a fun one.
It always is, and both of these ladies' teams have been very, very good in the past. Marysville kept us out of state 1 year, last year, the year before.
Right, last year, sub-state finals.
Last year in the sub-state finals. This year, they maybe not quite as strong, but they're starting to come on. Now, Clay Center, not too much trouble with them in Marysville, but they've been on a bit of a roll lately, so they're going to come in here hungry, and this is an NCKO battle. It's Marysville Clay Center, so I look for a pretty tight game.
Marysville, a 10-win team now. Clay Center, of course, 14-2, number 6 ranked in 3A. They will not see each other this year in sub-state. Marysville gets to host a sub-state, but it is loaded, and I mean top-end heavy that they'll have to go up against. But they do host it when the sub-state rolls around. Starting lineups being announced, the Lady Tigers and the Marysville Bulldogs on homecoming Friday night coming your way. Starting lineups are next.
If you're itemizing deductions, Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy can provide you with a history report at your request. They'll print out your prescription list that you had filled or refilled with them in the past year for your convenience. And this service is absolutely free. It's just another reason to make Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy your prescription and health headquarters. They're always there for you.
Your farm truck or semi is an important part of your farm operation. At TSI Kansas, we know the importance of fixing it right and at a fair price. If your truck needs repaired or serviced, you can trust the skilled mechanics at TSI to get it done right. You can rely on TSI for fast, friendly service every time. Call today at 785-632-5183.
About ready to go here in the den. Here are your starting lineups. First for Marysville, 5'10" sophomore Linda Franco, Emma Pichel, 5'4" senior, Nicole Franco, 5'10" and a senior, Sammy Bartles, 5'10" and a junior, Macy Raver, a 5'7" sophomore. The Lady Tigers have Haley Franson going tonight, 2.8 a game, 2.6 boards, a 5'6" senior. Lexi Libby, 3-point threat, 4.6 a game on the year. She's a 5'4" junior. Maddie Craig gets a start tonight, a 5'4" sophomore. 3.6 points, almost 3 boards a game, and 2.3 steals. Addie Mullen, 11.6 a game, coming off 19 points, 6 steals, and 3 assists in the ball game. No turnovers on Tuesday. She's a 5'5" senior. Clara Edwards, 14.8 a game, 8.5 boards a contest for the 6-foot sophomore. The Lady Tigers without senior Erin Hamill, who was on a scholarship interview visit tonight, so unable to go on this homecoming Friday night. It was a necessity required visit, so the Lady Tigers without Hot Hand Hamill tonight. Clay Center does have the basketball to begin. To the high post they go to Haley Franson. Out to the right wing, Maddie Craig getting her first start here this season, and we've got a 3-second violation inside against the Lady Tigers. So Haley Franson taking the role of Erin Hamill along with Clara Edwards playing the post. That puts Livy and Craig on the wings and Addie Mullen as your point guard. Franco brings it up. That's Linda, the sophomore, hands it off to Bartles for Marysville, their first offensive possession. Pichel outside, and now the left baseline. Franco, ball fake and drive, takes it strong and low. Libby tried to draw the charge, did not get the call. Nicole Franco, the senior, with her first bucket, and Marysville leads here 2-0. Addie Mullen into the front court. High post, Edwards. Right at the top of the key, goes right wing to Craig. Maddie, baseline right for Livy. The ball tipped away, now taken by Bartles. And Marysville has it back, and Clay Center trails here early as Linda Franco brings it across the midcourt line. Sideline left, it goes to Raver. And now Raver gets it back in the lane. Lob down low for Franco. Shot is up, and 2 early buckets for Nicole Franco, the senior for the Bulldogs. Great athletes, both Nicole and Linda Franco. Great swimmers, by the way.
Oh, really?
State caliber swimmers in the summer. A lot of programs that they compete in, so great athletes. 6.5 to go, first quarter. Mullen goes to the post looking for Edwards, and it's taken away. A little double team inside, and Bartles came from behind and poked it and took it away.
What a rough start for the Lady Tigers.
Left sideline, it goes to Raver. Now off on the baseline to Franco again. Back to Raver. She wants a 3 ball. It's up and strong. Rebound off to Edwards. Clara Edwards is bumped and now is called for traveling with the bump. No foul, but a travel against Edwards. Clara is coming off her 3rd straight double-double. 13 points, 12 boards on Tuesday. She's done 3 straight games with double figures in points and in rebounds. Here's a missed shot by Marysville. Maddie Craig battling for it. It's tipped off of, they'll say Marysville. Well, I'm not sure
They're
they
not
said.
going to say.
Both officials looked at each other. Neither made a call, and so Marysville steps out of bounds, and they will keep possession. I couldn't tell from here.
I couldn't either.
Obviously, it was a bang-bang play. Here's a drive in by Linda Franco. Shot is up and good. And, boy, Marysville out to a 6-0 start. And here's a chance at hoop and harm for the Bulldogs as Linda Franco, the 5'10 sophomore, steps to the line. Nicole with 4 points. Linda with 6 points. The Francos leading the Lady Tigers 6-0 thus far. Free throw up, and the free throw is in. And Clay Center is down 7-0 to start this ball game. Addie Mullen works it up the floor. Brings it across the timeline. Lob to the right corner. Maddie Craig starts to attack. Back outside Mullen. Ball fake and drive. Tried to get it across the paint. It's taken away by the long arms of Linda Franco that time. And it will be Marysville back to the direction, leading 7-0. Clay Center to man-to-man. Little shake and bake move up and under shot by Franco, no good. Craig battles for the board and able to save it in bounds. No, she just towed the end line, battling for the basketball with Nicole Franco. She got it, and as she pivoted, her foot just slid out of bounds, and so just unfortunate for Maddie Craig. Lady Tigers down 7-0. Timeout on the floor. Stay with us. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball.
Many seed companies claim to offer the latest genetics, but how many have tested those genetics in soils just like yours? The Oldie Seed Know to Grow research program has fully tested the latest seed genetics in soils that are right in your neighborhood. The Oldie Seed Know to Grow program can recommend the best performing hybrids from technologies like Enlist, Extend, and LibertyLink that will optimize the yield and profit of every acre on your farm. Contact Oldie Seed today.
Marysville's possession below their own bucket. The Lady Tigers trail 7-0 to start. 5:34 to go in this opening quarter. Lob pass out top. Marysville almost turns it over. Raver now has it on the left wing. Baseline left is Fischel. She'll drive the paint, nearly take it away. Now gives it off inside to Bartles. Muscles it up. It's strong. Rebound weak side. Lexi Lively. Down court for Addie Mullen. Toward the lane. Addie with the lay-in. Up and no. Rebound back up and good by Clara Edwards. The sophomore. The hustle play down the court. We saw it Tuesday at Belleville. We see it again tonight. And the Lady Tigers with their first bucket in transition. 7-2, down by 5. And Franco travels with the basketball. Clara Edwards forcing the turnover.
And this is what Clay Center needs. A couple of mistakes by Marysville. Get yourself back in this game.
Addie Mullen walks it up. Looks at a zone defense. No straight man-to-man by the Bulldogs. Left it goes to Haley Franson. Right side wing to Libby, down low to Edwards. Blocked from behind by Franco, and Edwards goes to the floor, but I think a clean block up top by Nicole Franco, the senior. Here's Raver in transition. The Franco stops, thought about popping from 15. Instead goes right wing. Shot is up, no good. Edwards clears the board. Outlet pass up the floor. Clay Center wanting to move it. Mullen will back it out now and set the offense. 4.5 to go. Clay Center down here, 7-2. Franson in the corner right. Looking low, Craig cutting through. Now cross left it comes to Mullen. Has been red hot from the three-point line. Strong this trip. Rebound weak side to Bartles. Addie Mullen now shooting 34% from beyond the half moon. 16 of 47 on the year. She has been really smoking the last 4 ball games from beyond that arc. Here's Franco down low to Bartles. Outside, 3-point attempt for Marysville, and they drop one in. Emma Peschel with the shot, the 5'4 senior, as the first 3-pointer of the game, and Clay Center is down 10-2. Midway point, opening quarter. Mullen has it left wing and deep. This time Marysville in a 2-1-2 zone. Right wing deep is Franson. Short corner to Maddie Craig. Lobbing it inside for Edwards. It's tipped and taken away by the Bulldogs. Clay Center struggling on the offensive end. It's Marysville back to the way with an 8-point lead right now. Bartles kick out. Peschel, who hit the 3 last time down. Now the dribble drive right by Franco. Cut in a double team. Across paint, left baseline. Raver's shot is up. No. Rebound. Great battle by Haley Franson to come up with a loose ball. Now her outlet pass, though, taken away by Bartles. Up and under move, and it's Marysville out to a 12-2 lead. Sammy Bartles' first bucket, the 5'10 junior. Great hustle play by Franson, but then her pass to Addie Mullen to start the break. Bartles read and took away. Here's Lively. Left wing to Mullen. Now high post, Edwards. Clara, right side deep for Libby. 2:55 to go in the opening quarter. Clay Center down by 10. Mullen, the drive and the kick in off the glass. The Tasmanian Devil gives Clay Center the bucket in the half-court offense, and they trail by 8. Bartles down court by herself. To the lane. Franco up and off glass and is fouled, and a chance at a three-point play by the senior.
Back to the play to Addie Mullen. It was a nice screen set up by Maddie Craig. I don't know if you saw that under the basket.
And Mullen took advantage of it, got to the glass, and put it in off the window, but Clay Center giving a bucket up on the other end, and Haley Franson picks up her second foul. So Franco is at the line, and we have substitutions in. Marcy Hamill in and Reagan Henry in. Haley Franson saying the foul was not on me, but it is called in the score. No, they have corrected it now. So it's Clara Edwards now with her first, and Haley with her first still on the board. But a chance at a three-point play here for Nicole Franco. She does miss on the free throw. Rebound to Edwards. 2:35 to go, and Clay Center trailing here 14-4. Mullen with it out top against the 2-3 zone. R.C. Hamill beyond the arc has it out top, right to Libby. Now to the post. Edwards, what a catch in traffic against two defenders, and with the strong hands, the sophomore able to draw the first foul against Marysville.
That was just strength. That's all that was.
Be a good tight end.
Yep, be a very good tight end.
Between two defenders and to yank it down. Drew the foul against Franco, by the way, her first.
Wonder if we could work that out.
Here's Addie Mullen. Skip pass left. Reagan Henry fakes the three to the corner. Hamill. Back out deep. Mullen. Good look at a three ball from the point. It's short. Rebound inside. Battled by Marysville. Saved into Linda Franco. So Marysville has it back. The sophomore brings it across the timeline. Now down low it goes in transition. Shot is up and in. Marysville leads it by 12 now. A correction by 10 again at 14-4. That bucket in transition from Grace Lauer. And it is a 12-point game. I thought that made it 16-4, and it does. Here's Edwards out top. To Libby. A look at a three ball. Needed. Just rims out. Rebound Edwards. Back up against Franco. Smart play by the sophomore. And it will be a foul on Nicole Franco. Oh, they called this on Clara Edwards. Wow. And all Clara can do is laugh as she backs down the floor. That's the second on the sophomore. Well, Clara had Nicole Franco up in the air and off balance, and I said smart play by the sophomore was my exact word.
Exactly.
It would have been the second foul on Franco. 2 free throws coming, instead the second on the sophomore. And that's just a really tough call. And now Edwards in frustration just picks up her third. Trying to play tight on the defense on the sideline, and Clara Edwards will have to come out with that third foul with 1:35 to go in the first quarter.
That's just frustration on Clara's part. That's all that is.
So Marysville will have it. Clay Center down by 12. Aaron Hamill out with a scholarship interview in Virginia. Now Edwards out with 3 fouls. We're in the first quarter. Now they trail by 14, and that's Lauer with her second bucket. And it will be Marcy Hamill, Addie Mullen, Reagan Henry, Maddie Craig, Lexi Libby. They'll have to figure out who's playing the post right now. Marcy, of course, and then maybe Reagan or Maddie, it looks like, is going to go inside. Reagan has it in the corner right. Left it comes across, tip to the sideline, and out of bounds off the Bulldogs, Emily Dressman. Clay Center reeling a bit right now, trying to steady themselves. Those 2 quick fouls on Edwards, her second and third, with 1:07 to go in the first quarter. She'll be out for extended time. Clay Center trailing by 14. Biggest deficit they faced this year. Addie Mullen has it left wing and deep. To the corner for Maddie Craig. Back to Mullen. Addie backs it out between the rings. Now works it left to the baseline. Maddie Craig's got to look at 3, and it banks him there. The Mad Dog knocks one down, and a much-needed bucket cuts the lead back down to 11. In the corner, Lauer dribble drive across lane, baseline. Dressman up, no good. Long rebound. Mullen comes out of the pack with it. She's attacking 1-on-2. She'll take it all the way in. Kiss off the glass and good. Taz has 4, and Clay Center right back within 9 at 18-9. 20 seconds left to work. A little scramble now by this guard-oriented defense and offense for the Lady Tigers, with Clara Edwards and Haley Franson both out of the game in foul trouble. Out top it comes now to Bartle to the corner. Dressman back inside. Bartle wild shot was fouled on the way up. It'll be 2 free throws for Sammy Bartles, who has 2 points in the game. It'll be her first free throw attempts to the contest. Big bucket by Maddie Craig, the 3-ball, and then Addie Mullen running the court, going 1-on-2. Could have been a chance at hoop and harm, but no foul was called. She still was able to finish through contact and cut the lead down to 9. Now it's back at 10 as Bartles knocks in the first free throw. Second charity up, and this one good as well. So the lead 11, 20-9 from half court. Mullen for 3, almost rims in there off the glass. Headed to the second quarter. Clay Center down 20-9 here in the Den.
When Precision Ag equipment isn't working right, Central Valley Ag customers call their Precision Ag Helpline.
Growers that have their Precision Planting, Ag Leader, Yield 360 technology through us get support when every minute matters.
CVA Precision Ag Manager Keith Byerly says using AgriSync, they see what you see.
Via their camera on the back of their phone.
Talk to your CVA field sales agronomist about the Precision Ag Helpline. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Defend, rebound, pass the ball, and score. Basketball's a simple game. Insurance is too when you turn to me, your local Farm Bureau agent, Justin Tadman in Clay Center. I'm your go-to agent for farm, auto, home, life, and business insurance. So no matter what life brings, you'll be ready with a game plan that meets all your coverage needs. Give us a call at 785-632-2585. I make insurance a layup. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
Lady Tigers down 20-9 after 1 quarter of play. Marysville led by as many as 14. Lady Tigers cut it down to 9 on the 3-pointer from Maddie Craig, and then the 2-pointer drive from Addie Mullen. But Marysville has come out red hot in this game, Flip.
Well, they did come out red hot, but, you know, Clay Center has just made mistake after mistake after mistake and poor decisions as well. We'll see if they can adjust.
Marysville will start the second quarter with the basketball. In Clay Center without Clara Edwards, 3 fouls early. Now an early turnover, a near turnover. Addie Mullen does tie it up with Linda Franco, who just lost the basketball off of her foot, and the Lady Tigers will have possession. The Clay Center gets it back, down by 11. Jaden Crimmins in. Reagan Henry will come out. So you have Marcy Hamill, Addie Mullen, Maddie Craig, Haley Franson, Jaden Crimmins right now on the court for the Lady Tigers. Just underway second quarter. Clay Center trailing here by 11. Marcy Hamill with it deep left. Again, Aaron Hamill in Virginia this weekend in a scholarship interview. Haley Franson drives the lane and cannot get the roll. Great move by the senior, just didn't get the payoff. Marysville back the other direction. Left and deep it goes to Raver. Into the post. Nicole Franco. Shot up off the window. No. Rebound. Hamill. Out on the court it comes. Mullen. The race out against Raver. Takes it in. She's fouled. Can't get the shot, but is headed to the free throw stripe. And what a great outlet by Marcy Hamill that time off the defensive board.
Yeah, and it's tough right now for the Tigers. I mean, you basically have 5 guards on the floor. You have no post. You've got Aaron Hamill gone. You've got Claire Edwards on the bench. But they'll continue to fight, and they'll, you got to start playing smart right now. Very smart. Great take the last time down by Haley Franson, who does play in the post. It's just not usually down in the bottom and with her back to the bucket, but didn't get the payoff. But I love the move she made. Mullen hits 1 of 2 at the line. 20-10. The Lady Tigers down by 10. High post, Franco. Right side wing, deep. Now back outside to Linda Franco. Now back to Nicole. And around left to Raver. Dribble drive by Linda Franco. Baseline, Bartles. Ball fake, steps in against Marcy Hamill. Up and under move and good. She has 6. The junior at 5'10" for Marysville. Puts the Bulldogs back on top here, 22-10. Addie Mullen at a 2-3 zone. Brings it across the half-court stripe. Works it left with the dribble. Now between the legs. Looking back right. Lady Tigers trying to get spacing right now. A lot of bodies in new positions. Hamill playing the deep wing right. To the corner it goes to Franson. Haley back outside to Marcy. High post, Jaden Crimmins. Ball fake, dribble drive, kick out for Maddie Craig. She'll take it toward the lane. Darted jumper, fouled. And Mad Dog making something happen and getting to the free throw line as she took it into a crowd. 22-10, Lady Tigers down by 12.
Craig at the free throw stripe, shooting 2. Lady Tigers 1 of 2 at the stripe, and Maddie misses on the first of the 2 here.
And just be patient now and just start chipping away at it. That's all you can do. You're not going to get it all back at one time.
Maddie Craig buries the second free throw, has 4 points, 22-11, 6:05 left in the opening half. Linda Franco brings it across, deep left to Raver. Now to Nicole Franco. Makes her way in the lane, tip away by Franson, but it goes right to Marysville. Shot up, no good. Great hustle play by Haley Franson again. And the Hailstorm playing some defense and boarding for the Lady Tigers and draws the foul against Marysville. Linda Franco picks up her first. Well, you can mark the first quarter at about 2.5 minutes left when Clara Edwards appeared to have picked up the second foul on Nicole Franco and getting free throws, and instead it was called on Clara, and then she picked up her third on the ensuing trip down the court. And hopefully the Lady Tigers can play through that little stretch, because that was a huge swing of there.
Yeah, it really was. And, and that's a bad deal, and then Clara gets frustrated at the call, and then she should have been, but she's a smarter player than that.
Right.
And she knows it, and I think that's what her coach/dad was trying to express to her as she came off the court.
Basketball tied up, near steal by Maddie Craig in the alternate arrow. Marysville has it back. Here's Nicole Franco. Franson really defending. Right side wing, jumper is up and good by Emma Peschel, who has 5 on a three-pointer and now a 15-footer from the perimeter, and Clay Center trails by 13.
And they are just shooting lights out. They're right around 70% right now from the field.
Marcy Hamill, left wing to Mullen. Addie holds there. Jaden Crimmins looking to screen. Mullen goes left wing deep for Franson. Back outside to Mullen. Now the dribble down, crossover toward the lane, takes it inside, scoop shot, can't get the roll, and as hot as Marysville is, Clay Center not getting a friendly roll yet tonight.
No, they're not.
Long down-court pass, collision in midair between Raver and Franson. A foul will be called on Haley, and it's going to be her second. So it'll be Marysville's basketball. Lexi Leiby back in for the Lady Tigers. Leiby in. And they'll bring Jaden Crimmins out. The Lady Tigers come in shorthanded tonight, and with Clara Edwards in foul trouble, 3 early, 4:52 still to go in this first half. They trail by 13. Baseline jumper, Linda Franco up and good. She has 5. And Marysville clicking on all cylinders right now. Addie Mullen brings it up toward the midcourt stripe. 26-11 now. Clay Center down by 15. Addie Mullen, left wing. Doesn't look at a 3. Back right it goes to Leiby. Marysville in a 2-3 zone defense. Marcy Hamill to the corner. Maddie Craig. Back to Marcy. Out top Leiby. A look at a 3. No, doesn't take it. Now Marcy Hamill fakes the 3. Maddie Craig will drive it in. 10-footer up and splashed in there. Maddie Craig picking up the slack. She's got 6. Clay Center down by 13. 26-13 as Marysville has possession back. In the corner it goes to Nicole Franco. Haley Franson wanting to force her to the baseline, and she goes back outside with a pass to Raver. Shot on the window, and a foul called against Maddie Craig. 2 free throws coming for the Bulldogs. Had Raver taken a shot, I think Maddie wanted her to take, but just a little too tight on defense and called for the bump, and it's going to be her first. At the free throw line, Raver misses on the first of 2.
Well, I think Maddie was just a little off balance. She knew as soon as she did it that was probably not the right move.
Right. Couldn't stop herself from going. Second free throw coming for the Bulldogs. And this one rattles around and rattles in. First point for Raver. Reagan Henry back in for the Lady Tigers. Maddie Craig will get a breather. Marcy Hamill into Addie Mullen. Mullen and Franson, the 2 seniors, and then you've got a junior in Lexi Leiby and 2 sophomores in Henry and Hamill. Haley Franson, dribble attack all the way to the window again. Can't get a foul called and can't get the shot to fall. Love the attack, though. Keep doing that, Haley Franson. Right side wing deep, it goes to Peschel. To the baseline, that's off of Marysville. Nicole Franco couldn't handle because the hailstorm. Haley Franson so active tonight.
Yeah, great defense by Haley that time.
Addie Mullen will bring it up the floor, and with 3:33 to go second quarter, Coach Jeff Edwards has decided to put Clara Edwards back in. She'll return at the next dead ball. Clara playing with 3 fouls. 3:21 to go first half. Here's Marcy Hamill out deep. Libby is knocked to the floor unintentionally by Emma Peschel, but it was quite a collision. It'll be the 5th team foul against the Bulldogs.
This is a pretty gutsy move from Coach Edwards to put Claire in at this point with 3 minutes left, and you know Marysville is going to go right at her and try to get her that 4th foul, so you got to be very careful.
Henry will come out, 3:19 to work, 14 points down, and I'm guessing Coach Edwards thinking, let's get it within single digits before half, maybe chip away a little bit, as you mentioned earlier. Clara maybe can get some offense going for the Lady Tigers. She has it right wing. They're playing her outside rather than in the post right now because of the foul situation. Haley Franson, short corner left to Mullen. Out deep, Libby. Looks down low, off the hands of Clay Center. Franson just couldn't hang on to it. It was tipped initially by Marysville.
And I don't think it's a bad move to put Claire in at this point and try to get something going. I just think it's pretty gutsy.
Well, no go offense, defense. On the dead ball, they bring Clara out. Reagan Henry goes in defensively. So when they can get her in for an offensive set, that'll be the plan. Baseline left, Raver. Guarded jumper, strong. Airballed strong, but rebounded weak side and deep by Marysville. Now here's Bartles inside. Airball from inside the lane, and Haley Franson again trying to outlet, had it stripped from behind. Now Bartles has it back for Marysville. Raver with it deep on the left wing. Back outside it comes to Peschel. A couple of freshmen starting to play for Marysville right now in the hands of Madison Runabaum, who is a freshman at 5'11". Shot on the right wing by Bartles, no good. And it's Clay Center back with the basketball. Again, they trail by 14. Reagan Henry out deep to Lexi Libby. Clay Center running offense. Haley Franson has it at the point beyond the arc. Mullen, good look at a 3-ball. Short, just off the front ring, and a rebound to Runabaum. Clay Center struggling from the field. That's an understatement. Held to 4 points thus far in the second quarter. They trail by 14. In low, it goes to Bartles, knocked away by Franson. And Haley Franson has dug her heels in and said, I'm going to carry you guys till we find the range. Maddie Craig back in for the Lady Tigers. Marysville with another one of their freshmen checking back on, Eva Peschel. So it will be Marysville's basketball on the baseline. The Lady Tigers down 27-13. Entry pass Bartles. Back outside. Guarded jumper. Franson may have got a piece of that one. Franco gets the rebound. Back up inside and good. Tough shot in the crowd. Nicole Franco has 8. Clay Center is down 29-13. And a timeout taken by the Lady Tigers. A minute 34, second quarter. Clay Center down 29-13 here in the Den.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
More internet users and devices require more speed. If your household's internet usage has grown significantly in the last year or two, but your internet plan has stayed the same, your connection may now be overloaded. If you're streaming video, it also uses your internet and can make your internet seem slow. Call Twin Valley to find a Pulse internet solution for your busy household. Service availability will depend on location. Contact them to learn more. Call 800-515-3311 for fast solutions. Twin Valley Pulse.
A minute 34 to work, second quarter, 29-13 ball game. The Lady Tigers trailing by 16. They do have the basketball. Again, down to about 90 seconds left in the half. Mullen with it out deep. High post left to Haley Franson. Haley, now to Reagan Henry. Look at a 3 at the point. Bam! The sophomore drills one. Red, welcome to the party, and it cuts the lead to 13. Freshman Eva Peschel, near steal by Edwards. Loose in the backcourt. Clara's got to be careful with the 3 fouls here late in this first half. Clay Center trying to get out and defend man-to-man. Left it goes to Raver. To the post. Franco, trouble handling it against Franson. Now hands it off to Bartles. In the lane, has a wide-open look for 2, and it's down. Bartles has 8. The Lady Tigers down 31-16, under a minute to go in the opening half. Big bucket, though, by Reagan Henry at the point. Mullen outside to Edwards. Beyond the arc, left it goes to Craig. Maddie, back to Edwards. Clara looks at a 3 herself. It's strong. Long rebound. Raver has it for Marysville. 38 to work second quarter. Clay Center trailing here by 15. Edwards defending on Bartle. She attacks the lane. Outside to Peschel. Now at the top is Franco in low. Near steal, and it's going to be taken away by Clara Edwards. Up the court, Addie Mullen with 23. Toward the lane. Takes it strong. Bumped out of bounds. They'll keep the basketball with Clay Center. They let them play on. No foul is called. Bartles absolutely knocked Mullen off balance. And the official having a quick word with Addie about the reaction. It wasn't much, no, but she did say something about no call. Clay Center has it. Long pass out top to Henry. 18 to work first half. Clay Center down by 15 with the basketball. High post it comes to Edwards. Clara looks to the lane. Mullen attacks. Kick out. Maddie Craig. 3 ball on its way. She hit one earlier. Not this time. Rebound. Tipped out of bounds. It'll go off of Marysville. Clay Center gets another possession before the half with 5 seconds to work and trailing by 15. Be a huge momentum swing to get some kind of shot here to go down before the halftime break. Clara Edwards will inbound. Out top to Mullen with 3. Maddie Craig with 2. With 1 to the post. Edwards turns, takes it up, trying to get contact. No foul called on Bartle. Headed to halftime. The Lady Tigers trailing 31-16 when we come back.
It's time for your UBT Top 5. Saving money can be hard without a plan, the right tools, and accountability. Here are the top 5 things you can do to begin saving in 2019. Start small, set specific savings goals, create a savings plan of action, set boundaries so you don't stray from your plan, and utilize banking tools such as scheduling automatic transfers. Then watch your savings grow. Visit ubankonline.com for more information or talk to a UBT representative to start a plan today. Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
Clay Center Family Physicians have 10 highly trained and board-certified medical providers. From pregnancy through every stage of life, we are committed to serving you and your family's needs. With convenient locations in Clay Center, Clyde, and Lynn, you and your loved ones will receive quality health care services locally. New patients are being accepted in our Clay Center, Clyde, and Lynn clinics. Call for an appointment at 632-2181. Clay Center Family Physicians, our family, caring for yours.
31-16, Marysville with the lead over the Lady Tigers here after the first half of play. And Flip, if you could script it perfectly for your team. Marysville has had the greatest scriptwriter and director thus far. For the Lady Tigers, they got a piece of junk as far as their scripts right now. It is a tough first half. You know, all the pieces to the puzzle fell for Marysville, and give them credit. They're taking advantage and playing extremely well. The Lady Tigers struggling down by 15.
Well, Marysville played extremely well, and I don't care what anybody else says they played great.
Yes.
The Lady Tigers played, insert your terrible word here, it's as bad as I've seen a Lady Tiger team play in a long time. And, you know, even when Marysville would make mistakes, they wouldn't compound it, and the Lady Tigers were compounding that. And then the Lady Tigers would make mistakes, and Marysville would cue on that, and they just went. They looked really, really good.
They're a good team. We know that. But, you know, playing without Aaron Hamill, the foul trouble on Clara Edwards, a huge momentum swing.
Big.
Clara goes into Nicole Franco. Looks like she had her up in the air, off balance. It was a foul. I said, what a smart move by the sophomore, and instead it was called on Clara as an offensive foul. That gave Clara 2 instead of Franco 2, and then Clara in frustration ends up reaching in on the other end, picking up her third, and didn't see much of the court throughout the first half of play. Nicole Franco and Sammy Bartles leads the way, 8 points apiece. The Lady Tigers get 6 from Maddie Craig, 5 from Addie Mullen, Clara Edwards with 1 bucket, and Reagan Henry with 3. How about your sophomores, Maddie and Reagan, hitting the only 3-pointers for Clay Center, and at least keeping you within striking distance here at the half. We're going to take a break because we get a chance to hear from Tiger boys basketball. I talked with the Tiger seniors after the pep rally yesterday, Brayton Williams and Dylan Swihart. Trevin Shirley, our guest on halftime, coming up next.
When Precision Ag equipment isn't working right, Central Valley Ag customers call their Precision Ag Helpline.
Growers that have their precision planting, Ag Leader, Yield 360 technology through us get support when every minute matters.
CVA Precision Ag Manager Keith Byerly says using AgriSync, they see what you see.
Via their camera on the back of their phone.
Talk to your CVA field sales agronomist about the Precision Ag Helpline. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
joined by the three seniors on this year's Tiger Boys basketball team, Trevin Shirley, Dylan Swihart, and Brayton Williams with us. Guys right now, 2 wins in a row and filling it up from outside. Brayton, I'll let you talk about knockdown threes, and especially the guy on the end that's been lighting, 50 now, is that right? Yeah. What's it like when you see the ball release? You guys get up off the bench, go crazy, right?
Oh, it's crazy. The bench gets so hyped, and it's such a fun atmosphere when everyone's just in it together, and the whole crowd's cheering loud when a three goes in. And Trevin making 50, his brother, he won a bet with his brother for $100, so that's pretty cool too for Trevin.
When you say he's money from the three, I mean literally he's money from the three. Now I will say this much, we're talking about these guys hitting threes. Brayton needs to shoot more three-pointers because I think your percentage is off the charts. You've only shot about 5 and you hit 3 of them, right?
Yep, that's correct, yeah, 60%.
Yeah, 60% right now. Throw it up there more often. Dylan, a career high on Tuesday night at Republic County, 19 points. You had 3 trays yourself. What was the difference? You just seemed to be in a rhythm with the basketball.
I just kind of found it, I guess, if you could say that. I mean, I just kind of went out there, wasn't really focused on anything except for winning, basically, and playing for the team. So it's really all that happened. So
Swihart swish got it going. It was great, great stuff. Okay, Trevin, so you received the basketball out on the perimeter. Is your first thought green light go every time?
Yeah, pretty much. If I'm open, I'm shooting it.
And tell us about the bet with your brother Blaine, and was it kind of a fun thing to start with, and all of a sudden they started thinking, wait a minute, this might happen?
Well, he told me, I think it was after the Chapman game when I came off a really bad game, that I had 37 threes at that point, and then he told me if I made 50 threes, I'd get $100. And so I was like, all right, let's do this. And then I had the 6 3-point game against Council Grove, and then I had a 7 3-point game against Republic County and got it.
Now, I'll share something with our viewers that many of them will know. You may not know the name Askia Jones. You guys ever heard of that name? He scored 63 for Kansas State in an NIT tournament at home. And I referenced it on Tuesday night because for a moment you were running around chasing guys saying, give me the basketball. And it looked like Ski Jones did that night at Bramblage Coliseum. Sir, tomorrow night's game, you come off the pep rally here on a Thursday. You guys played well at Marysville, came up short by 12 points. What's the game plan for tomorrow night?
I think we just got to come out strong in the first half. We've been doing that a lot better recently, which we kind of struggled in the first part of the season. But if we come out strong, I think we have a really good chance.
Yeah, it's a great point because you dig a hole, you fight back every time, but sometimes too far to get back into it. Thoughts on Marysville?
We have to come out and play defense. That's really our biggest thing. There's no worries about our offense, really. It's just all about defense and rebounding. So,
and coming off of Tuesday's game, I know I talked with Coach Groover already for Friday night's ball game. Defense, I'm thinking, is being emphasized the last couple of days.
Yeah, it's really being emphasized. Last time we played them, they had a ton of transition points, so we definitely need to stop their transition offense.
Well, it is homecoming week for you guys, exciting week. We just had the pep rallies mentioned here in the den. We play a thing called Tiger Talk, 3 real silly questions, could be about anything, okay? So as far as homecoming and pep rallies, who is the least likely to lead a cheer and then the most likely to lead a cheer of the Tiger basketball team?
I would have to say most likely would probably be Jake Ferguson, and least likely probably Trevin.
Okay. Dylan?
Probably the most likely would be Blake, I would say. He's a more energetic person. And
it's one way to say it.
Yeah. And least likely, I would say Trevin.
Trevin?
Most likely, I'd say Blake or Cooper because they seem to be the most vocal and not afraid to speak. And then least likely, I'd definitely say myself.
Had a feeling that might be the case as well. As you guys wrap up your senior year, that's going to sound a little weird, I would think, to you guys. Give me a favorite moment. It could be this year, it could be on the court, off the court, but just something about Tiger basketball that really stands out for you. For me, if I'm Trevin, it's 5 3-pointers in a one quarter, but what is one?
Definitely the Council Grove game. That game was amazing. It was a close game all the way. It was a fun game all the way. And the crowd was into it. It's just an amazing night.
I was wanting to come down and
get my fist involved with you guys for a while. Dylan?
Yeah, I would say the Council Grove game as well. We had a lot of energy going to that game, and I also have one from last year against Sunrise Christian in the Hillsborough tournament when I hit that game-tying 3. So
absolutely, remember it well. Brayton?
I would have to say my freshman year, watching the guys put up 98 against Marysville. That was probably one of my most memorable experiences from watching the varsity team.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, 98. And Marysville, you guys might shoot for 98 this Friday night. I will say something about Brayton. I don't know if a lot of the people know that watch the games or listen to the games, the commitment you have, you and your brother both, to Tiger basketball. They don't live in Clay Center, but they've continued the tradition of being Tigers. And what is that like? It's got to wear you down at times.
I mean, late practices get to us, but waking up in the morning, it's not too late. I usually wake up at 6:55 and still get here on time every day. Late nights, but early mornings too. It's just a grind that we got to stay on.
I can't imagine. It's very impressive you guys make that happen. Guys, great run right now. Keep the momentum going. Big league win on Friday night would be great.
The Citizens National Bank has a long history of supporting the students of our community, on the mat, on the court, and in the classroom. We are strongly committed to our youth now and in the future. Our support doesn't stop there even when the season is over or when the school year ends. We believe in the value of higher education that is building our future leaders of our country. The CNB offers the student checking. This account will help transition students from being high schoolers to attending any college or other career-driven path. The Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Do you work hard, get paid, pay your bills, and feel as though you have nothing left to show for it? Do you feel like your life revolves around paying bill after bill after bill? Let me, Brandy Lippert, help you simplify the process by turning multiple payments into one payment and start 2019 off right with a debt consolidation loan. Save on interest and save your sanity. This is Brandy Lippert with Union State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Second half about set to go as the Clay Center Lady Tigers hosting Marysville in a homecoming 2019, and their backs against the wall. Down 15, Clara Edwards in foul trouble with 3. She did come in and play a little bit late in the first half, but didn't see many minutes. And right now the Lady Tigers, without Aaron Hamill, as we mentioned, out due to a college visit to Virginia. So the Lady Tigers down by 15, backs against the wall as they begin the second half. It'll be Addie Mullen, Maddie Craig, Lexi Libby, Haley Franson, Clara Edwards to start against the Marysville zone defense. Mullen to the corner. Edwards set for the 3-ball up and down. What a start for the Lady Tigers. The sophomore, Clara Edwards, drills it. The lead is now 31-19, back within a dozen. Just underway second half. Nicole Franco driving. Franson, the defense. What a dump off to Tammy Bartles, who has 10. Bartles and Nicole Franco led the way with 8 and 8 in the first half. Now Bartles with 10. The lead is 14. Addie Mullen with it out deep. High post to Edwards. Clara left alone again for 3. Her second in a row. Not this time. It's strong. The rebound comes off to Bartles. Marysville back the other direction. Corner right it goes. Drive by Peschel into the lane. Double team. Caught there. Now Bartles attacks the paint. Kick to the corner. Raver wants a 3-ball, and it's down. Macy Raver's first field goal. She has 4 now, and Clay Center down 36-19. Back the other way will come Clay Center. Again, down by 17. Now got the 3 to start the half, but then Marysville's answered with 2 buckets of their own, including a 3-ball. Here's Franson inside. The pass from Craig gets away from away from Clay Center. Marysville has it back. Linda Franco down court. Left wing it goes to Raver. To the post, Franco. Right baseline, Linda Franco for 2. Shot is up and in, and they are hitting on all cylinders. 12 of what from the first half?
12 of 19 in the first half from the field. They're 3 of 3 to start this second half.
Clay Center hit 4 or something in the first
4
half?
of 13.
Wow. So tough shooting night for the Lady Tigers. Big-time night already for the Bulldogs. Short-handed Clay Center, and they are trailing now by 19. 6:10 to go, third quarter. See if they can chip away at this thing and make a move. Right now, Marysville has everything in their favor. They can stay in that 2-3 zone. They can lay back, dare them to shoot. Libby bumped to the ground by Bartles, and a foul is called on the sideline. Coach Jeff Edwards did have a conversation with the officiating crew at halftime after They had a couple of shots in the lane. He thought it could have been a foul, and eventually the lead official just said, keep walking. I could read his lips. Just keep walking. He had made his point, and they said, just get on to the locker room. So he did.
And that's exactly what you do when the official says that.
He got to say his point and get it across.
He'll listen to a point.
Foul on Bartles, her second. Play center has Jaden Crimmins now in the game running the high post. Good look inside for Franson. Haley takes it up left side, no. Battle for the ball. Now a foul is called over the top. Haley Franson, I think, frustrated she didn't get to the free throw line on the shot, but she battled back up and got the board and the foul called. So Clay Center has it on the baseline once again. That foul on Linda Franco, now her second. Mullen lobs it wing left to Edwards. Clara back in the corner. Mullen attacks the paint. Now crosses over. Kick out right sideline looking for Maddie Craig, and it's lobbed too tall, and Maddie unable to come up with it. Clay Center is going to go full court pressure right now, man-to-man. 5:40 to work, down 38-19. And Marysville's come out and hit quick in this second half already with a 3 and a couple of buckets to stretch their 15-point halftime lead. That was after Clara Edwards knocked down the 3 to begin the half. Here's Bartles inside. Back out deep it comes to Peschel. Raver toward the lane, and Clara Edwards just picked up her fourth, trying to get to the passing lane and ended up running into the body that time of Bartle. 5:25 to go in the third, and the foul against the Lady Tigers is the fourth on Clara Edwards. 5:24 to work. Edwards stays in. Nicole Franco, ball fake, jump pass outside. Linda Franco, long two, banks in. And you know it's going your way when you step across the line for the 3 and end up bouncing it off the glass at an angle you don't normally call bank on.
You know, sometimes in sports it just doesn't go your way. And sometimes everything goes your way.
Clara Edwards has it right wing, deep. Back outside to Maddie Craig. Around left it goes to Addie Mullen. Back to Craig. High post Crimmins. Jaden, good ball fake, and look inside for Edwards for 2. Clara now has 7. The Lady Tigers trailing here by 19 with 4:45 to go. Now you start setting mini goals. Maybe 2 minutes win it, cut it to 15. And then the next 2 minutes, maybe get it down around 11. Then you're about to the third or fourth quarter, and then you start getting into single digits. But they've got to find a way to get Marysville to miss some shots to make that happen. Linda Franco stripped away by Mullen, but picked back up by the Bulldogs. Down the quarter is Bartle. She'll drive the lane. Tough guarded jumper, and it falls in. Again, a tough shot, but Bartles drops it in from 10, and the lead is back to 21 for Marysville.
Well, if Clara Edwards has 2 fouls instead of 4, Bartles doesn't make that shot.
And she'll have to earn it at the strike.
Exactly.
Here's Mullen trying to deal toward the lane. Crosses over against Linda Franco. Now below the bucket. Takes it up. It's blocked. Taken away by the Bulldogs. Tammy Bartle. Under 4 to go, third quarter. Clay Center trailing 42-21. Near steal by Maddie Craig. Now it is taken away by the Mad Dog. Racing to the other end. Gets it away to Franson. Kick out for Mullen. Transition 3 ball. Just off the mark. The rebound away to Bartle. Clay Center got the steal, but unable to convert on the other end. Linda Franco walks it across. Tip pass by Mullen, picked up by Raver, and a timeout taken by Amy Renier of Marysville. 3:30 left, third quarter. Lady Tigers trailing 42-21 when we come back.
Are you in need of physical, occupational, or speech therapy? At Clay County Medical Center, we have board-certified, highly trained medical providers to meet those needs. When you visit, we'll complete an evaluation and develop a customized treatment plan for you. Illness or injury, we can help make your life more active and enjoyable. We are certified in LSVT Big, LSVT Loud, and will soon be ASTEM certified for advanced soft tissue therapy. Clay County Medical Center, our family caring for yours.
42-21 ball game. Lady Tigers trailing here. Marysville will have the basketball. That was off a Bulldog sideline timeout. Clay Center battling a hot shooting night by the Bulldogs, a cold shooting night for Clay Center, and foul trouble, and has trailed from the outset in this one. They were down 7-0 to start, and now trail 42-21. Marysville with it. Nicole Franco against Franson. Outside it comes to Peschel. And Mullen will be called for the reach-in, and it will stay with the Bulldogs on the sideline. Second team foul now on both squads here in this third quarter. The second foul also on Addie Mullen in the game. Marysville from the baseline. They spread 4 across that bottom area. Bartles leans inside, and she has 14 there. That was too easy.
Marysville shooting 100% right now.
They were pretty darn good in the first half, better now in the second half from the floor. Reagan Henry to Maddie Craig, 3:05 left, and Clay Center down by 23. Haley Franson, dribble drive. There she gets the foul called, and Franson gets to the free throw stripe. Sigh of relief, I'm guessing, from Franson after several times she's taken it in and appeared to have a chance to get to the line, and it wasn't called.
Well, I'm not a great lip reader, but I think I saw her look up and say, "Oh my God!"
And she knocks down the first free throw. She's done what she's needed to do: attack the glass, attack the lane with the dribble, and defend her tail end off.
She's just not getting the calls, but she got that one.
The foul on Nicole Franco is her second. Franson's second free throw, up and in. She has her first points. Clay Center trails by 21 with 3 minutes left to go, third quarter. Addie Mullen, there's a carry forced by Mullen, and Clay Center gets the basketball back. So Mullen forcing Linda Franco, the sophomore, to try to pivot and go from left to right, and in doing so, carried the basketball. Clara Edwards back in. Reagan Henry will come out. Edwards playing with 4 fouls. Clay Center down by 21. Trying to chip away at it. Keep swinging the hammer, right?
All you can do.
So something maybe breaks through. Edwards right side to Maddie Craig. In the corner, Marcy Hamill looking low. Now short corner goes to Franson. Back out deep for Mullen. Addie will hold there. Now clears the defense or the offense out to set some spacing. Marcy Hamill out deep between the circles to Maddie. Now to Mullen. Back to Craig. Craig goes right wing deep. Marcy Hamill, short corner to Franson. Pivots, back outside. Marcy's got to look at a 3 ball, just strong. Rebound taken away by the Bulldogs. 2:15 to work. We're in the third quarter. Clay Center trailing here by 21. Mullen defending on Franco. Tip pass, but run down by Nicole Franco. Franson on her. Man-to-man by the Lady Tigers. Franco trying to back her way in the lane. Now toward the glass, and a tough guarded shot up off the window and good. Was not a lay-in. That was about 5 feet away, and she was able to shove it up off the window and get the roll. And Clay Center trailing 46-23. Edwards has it out top. To the baseline right. Maddie Craig a look at a 3 ball. This one's down. Mad Dog's second 3 of the game, and Clay Center down by 20 with 1:43 left in the third quarter. 8 points for Craig leads the way for the Lady Tigers. Stay with us. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball.
Handymen and women alike go to Hometown Lumber and Hardware to find the supplies they need for their do-it-yourself projects. They know they can find just the right pipes and connectors, plus bathroom fixtures like toilets, sinks, and faucets. Hometown Lumber and Hardware also has an extensive selection of electrical supplies such as switches, receptacles, and light fixtures. If you're a handy guy or gal, you'll also appreciate the helpful advice you'll get at Hometown Lumber and Hardware in Marysville.
A full-time custom applicator position is available at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Clay Center. There are many facets to this job, including handling of packaged chemicals, operating spray equipment, as well as computers on equipment, mixing of pesticides and fertilizers, maintaining records, assisting the mechanic, and daily inspection of vehicles, just to name a few. If you're looking for good work that offers insurance and benefits, apply in person at Nutrient Ag Solutions on the west side of Clay Center on Highway 24.
Lady Tigers down by 20 on defense, full court pressuring. Sammy Bartles, the post, will bring it up herself. Jaden Crimmins has her, meets her at the half-court stripe. Bartles across the timeline. Now spins right, throws it to the wing right, deep. Lauer attacks the lane, shot is up and strong. Weak side board, though, comes down to Dressman. Now back outside Peschel, tip pass by Mullen, but Linda Franco has it. Now right wing Lauer, into the post, Bartles again. Can't get a shot away. Inside the paint, and a foul is called. 2 free throws coming for Marysville. And it will be against Lexi Leiby. And it will be free throws coming for Grace Lauer. Great defense by the Lady Tigers, but at the end, Marysville able to get a off-balance defender foul. And Leiby was called for the reach-in. Haley Franson back in. Leiby will come out. Mullen, Franson, Marcy Hamill, Jaden Crimmins, Maddie Craig, and now Claire Edwards coming in for Marcy. With 1:18 to go third quarter and trailing by 20. They were down 15 at halftime, and Marysville has just been smoking hot from the field. Free throw line is Lauer, and she hits 1 of 2. The lead is 21. And now a steal on the inbound. Bartles unable to make it. Rebound battled for to the corner and out of bounds 2. They'll say Marysville. And Sammy Bartles just caught the Lady Tigers napping on the inbound. And so Marysville gets it back, leading by 21. 1:13 left in the third. Bartles out deep between the rings. It comes to Raver. Wing to Peschel. Now Bartles, ball fake and drive. Kick out to Lauer toward the lane. Shot is up and rimming off. Rebound battled for. Bartles has it. Now takes it back up and in. And Sammy Bartles having a monster night, as is Marysville. They lead by 23 with 50 seconds left in the third period. Maddie Craig with it. Now to Franson. Looks left. Back to Maddie. Craig leads the Lady Tigers in scoring with 8, but it has been a tough night from the field for Clay Center. Addie Mullen, dribble attack. Behind the back. Hesitation to kicks it back out top. Franson, 3-ball. Yes! The Hailstorm now has 5 in the quarter. Clay Center within 20 with 26 seconds to work. Sammy Bartles works it up the court against Clara Edwards, working with 4 fouls. Maddie Craig near steal. Raver has it. Back in the corner, Bartles. Across to the right elbow. Peschel. Dressman has it. Baseline right. Now it's Lauer on the sideline. Mullen out there to the baseline. It goes out of bounds to Clay Center. The Lady Tigers with 7.9 seconds to work third quarter will have the basketball back. Trying to cut into a 20-point lead before the fourth quarter gets started. Haley Franson will inbound. Addie Mullen with 7. Brings it to the timeline with 5. She crosses with 4 to the wing left with 2. With 1. Can they get a shot away? Nope. Franson just at the buzzer and just beyond the buzzer was off the front iron. We're headed to the fourth. The Lady Tigers, an uphill climb still ahead. They trail 49-29.
Not all pork is created equal. Discover hand-trimmed, all-natural Smithfield Premium Fresh Pork at Ray's Apple Market. It's proudly sourced from America's most trusted farms, with specialty bred hogs for superior quality, making each premium cut 20% more tender than other leading brands of pork without additives. Premium cuts like naturally tender and juicy pork chops, tenderloins, roasts, and ribs without added hormones or steroids. Taste the Smithfield Prime difference in every bite from Ray's Apple Market.
Defend, rebound, pass the ball, and score. Basketball's a simple game. Insurance is too when you turn to me, your local Farm Bureau agent, Justin Tadman in Clay Center. I'm your go-to agent for farm, auto, home, life, and business insurance. So no matter what life brings, you'll be ready with a game plan that meets all your coverage needs. Give us a call at 785-632-2585. I make insurance a layup. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
Lady Tigers trail 49-29 to begin this final quarter. Marysville will have the basketball to start. Clay Center, third quarter saw a red-hot Marysville team just get hotter.
Yeah, they missed 2 shots in that quarter.
Tells you a lot about what Marysville's been doing all night long, and Lady Tigers with an uphill battle now. They trail by 20 to begin this final quarter, and Marysville with the basketball.
7 of 9.
Near steal. Maddie Craig thought she had it off of Marysville, but they're going to say it's Bulldog basketball right in front of the Tiger student section. Basketball inbounded to the corner, knocked away and off of Clara Edwards, who got a hand on it. Down 20, 7:48 to work. Is there a comeback for the Lady Tigers to see if they can get within reach before the end of the game? Here's Peschel. Outside, near steal by Mullen. Now Franco, kick out to Peschel. Back out deep is Linda Franco. Now to the corner it goes to Raver. Now deep to Bartles. Marysville very deliberate this possession with a 20-point lead in starting this fourth period. Peschel has it. Wing left to Bartles. Edwards out on her. Now Bartles to the right wing. Linda Franco back inside. Mullen tips it away but unable to save it in for Clay Center. Good defense by the Lady Tigers. Sammy Bartles was headed toward another bucket. She has 16 points in the game.
Well, that's great defense by Addie Mullen, but Marysville is going to be deliberate. They're going to run as much time as they can.
Linda Franco, Nicole Franco to the corner. Mullen again tips it, but off of Clay Center. It stays with Marysville. 7:18 still to go, fourth quarter, but Clay Center is down by 20. From the sideline, Peschel to Bartles. Started toward the lane, falls to the ground, keeps her dribble. Now to the corner it goes to Linda Franco. Mullen near steal, and it will be a foul called against. Well, we'll see what it goes against. I think it's on Marysville, but yeah, it is. It's on Linda Franco. Mullen had picked the pocket, about to go up the court, and Franco stopped her momentum with the foul. So Clay Center gets it back. A stop in the first 51 seconds, and now they bring it down offensively for the first time in the fourth, trailing 49-29. Mullen with a screen from Jaden Crimmins to the lane, all the way to the glass, and lays it in. Now an 18-point ball game. Mullen's first bucket of the second half. She has 7 in a game. Pressuring on Linda Franco. Near steal by Edwards. Tips to the sideline. Bartles runs it down. Now down court she comes across the midcourt line, and the ball nearly taken away. Maddie Craig tying it up. It will be a jump ball arrow going to Clay Center. Is there a mini run in the Lady Tigers right now?
Well, they're not going to lay down and give it up. You know there's going to be a run in there, but they need Marysville to stop hitting shots and make some mistakes, which they haven't done up to this point.
2 straight turnovers will help. The defense can lead to offense for Clay Center. Here's Mullen. Bucket last time down. Edwards, 3 ball at the point. Yes! The sophomore makes it a 15-point ball game where it was at halftime. Now 6:25 to go, and Marysville wants a timeout. The start of a run. We'll see the Lady Tigers back within 15 here in the fourth when we come back.
TSI Kansas now offers 24/7 road service for your repair needs. You can rely on TSI to get you back on the road and at a fair price. Whether it's tires, brakes, or engine trouble, our skilled mechanics can get you back in the field or on the road. So if you find yourself broke down on the road or on the farm, call TSI Kansas, your local full-service diesel repair shop. 785-632-5183.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
A homecoming crowd on a Friday night. They've been waiting to make some noise. Well, they finally got a little chance. Maybe the start of something. Clay Center has it back to the 15. Nicole Franco, though, with a breakaway inside, is fouled by Franson. She'll have to go to the line to shoot 2.
That's a good foul by Haley. Franco just got behind her, and not much of it. You either let her go and make an easy lay-in or make her earn it.
So Franco at the stripe. Lady Tigers were down by as many as 24. They trailed by 20 to start this quarter. They have it down to 15 points with 6:21 to go. If you get around that 10 or 11-point mark, then it gets real interesting.
Exactly.
Both free throws are missed. The rebound to Lexi Livey. She'll bring it up the right side. Ball tipped away and now taken by Marysville. Nicole Franco able to reach in there and poke it away, and then Linda Franco has it off to Nicole. She dribbled attacks, cut off by Mullen. Raver in the corner, back to Franco. Outside Bartle. Nicole Franco in the lane a long time, and now she does break outside the paint. On the sideline is Raver. Under 6 to go in the ball game. Clay Center down by 15. Here's Bartles in the paint. Wild shot, no. Nicole Franco right over the top of Haley Franson. Back up, and both teams wanting a foul. It ends up a jump ball. Nicole Franco would have been her third had they called it, but they called it clean there, and then a tie-up. And now they find Franco on the inbounds, falling to the ground. Ball is loose. Now it's picked up by Maddie Craig. Clay Center on the move. The lob down the court. Taken away by Raver, but knocked out of bounds, and Clay Center will have the basketball with 5:41 to go in this game, and down by 15. Huge possession for the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, this is big with 5:41 left. You have got to have points here.
Maddie Craig will inbound from the corner. Free throw line. Clara Edwards starts toward the paint. Spin to the lane. Bumped by Bartles. It's the 15th foul against Marysville, and Clay Center will keep possession, a chance to run an inbound from the baseline.
Well, and anybody in this place knows with 4 fouls, they are going to go right at Clara, and they've gone at her every time she's been on the floor.
Third foul on Bartles. Here's Mullen, three-pointer left corner. It's strong. Rebound, weak side. Battled for. Bartles saves it in, but out of bounds, and Clay Center keeps the basketball. 49-34, down by 15. 5:28 still to go. And this possession that is so big we've talked about continues to their third crack at it. Maddie Craig again to inbound. High post looking for Edwards. Tough catching a crowd. Gets it back outside to Mullen. Addie with it, running offense. Outside to Edwards. Clara turns and faces up. Left wing deep for Libby. Lexi out to the point. 5:13 left in the game. Clay Center down by 15. Coach Edwards saying motion. We need some urgency. Edwards has it out deep. Turn, spin toward the lane. And she's bumped. Had Libby open in the corner, but it's a 16 foul. Now a chance to maybe get to the free throw stripe. They'll be in the bonus from here on out.
Right, exactly.
Addie Mullen will now inbound from the baseline.
And they're really pushing Clara hard. They're trying to get that fifth foul on her.
Addie Mullen will inbound it, lobs it out to the wing. Maddie Craig, a look at a three, just off the mark. She has been the stroke on tonight. She's hit 2 already. That one just strong. Now the full court pressure again. Bartles guarded by Maddie Craig. To the corner it goes to Peschel. 4:45 left. Clay Center down by 15. Ball loose in the backcourt. Addie Mullen tracks it down and is tripped up. And a chance now to go to the free throw stripe. The clock stops. A 1-and-1 chance. You can cut into a 15-point lead and still 4:42 to go in this contest.
Well, that's the thing. And like you said, you need to get down around that 10-point mark, and then you can start to do some different things. And then Marysville will start to show a little urgency as well.
Mullen front end of the 1-and-1. On its way and no good. Rebound comes off to Bartles. Clay Center, full court pressure, of course, down by 15. Trying to make a game of it here. Now a foul on Maddie Craig against Sammy Bartles, a 15 foul on the Lady Tigers.
Marysville's been pretty comfortable in this game so far, but you get down to that 10 or 11 point mark, and they're going to come out of that comfort zone. They're going to have to.
49-34.
First, you got to get the ball back and got to hit the shot, and hope Marysville doesn't.
Raver will inbound from the sideline. Clay Center staying, of course, man-to-man. Raver to the corner for Bartles. That foul on Craig, her second. Out deep to Linda Franco. Mullen pressuring there. Now to Bartles. Into the paint. They go to Franco. Strong to the lane. Shot up is up and good. That is 12 now for the senior Nicole Franco. The lead back to 16 points. 4:15 left.
They just are not missing. They just are shooting lights out from the field. It's a high percentage.
Addie Mullen to the front court. Edwards at the top. Another three chance. This one just strong. Long rebound. Henry fighting for it, but Bartles comes up with it. Now, Edwards has hit 2 threes in this half, but that one just strong, maybe a stride further out than the last time she shot it. Foul on Mullen in the backcourt. 5th team foul, no bonus yet. The next one, and both teams will have the 1-and-1 chance. 51-34, Clay Center down by 17. Marysville will have the possession. Raver from the sideline. Goes down court to Bartles. And Maddie Craig defending there. Now Bartles toward the paint, lobs it low. Franco, ball fake, steps in, laying is up and down. Franco now with 14, the lead back to 19 points for Marysville, and 3:44 left in this game. Mullen will bring it up the court. They've hit tough shots, they've hit wild shots, and they've hit wide open shots, the Bulldogs. And Clay Center just struggling to keep pace. Mullen the drive, and it's taken away by the Bulldogs. 3:24 to work. Marysville now leading by 19 and back with possession. Up the court, Linda Franco to the baseline left to Raver. Back outside. Now Nicole Franco back in the post. Linda Franco pulls the jumper. There's a miss, but a rebound to Bartles. And now she steps through and finishes off inside. She has 18 points in the game. The lead back to 21 now for Marysville. Just under 3 to go in the contest. Addie Mullen brings it across. Holds out top. Mullen went down hard when she was fouled on the sideline. She's had some hip problems already, back problems. You can see her kind of stretching it out as she holds the basketball. There's a pass inside. Crimmon's trying to hit Edwards, and it's tipped and taken away by the Bulldogs. Clay Center trailing here by 21 with 2:30 left to go in the ball game. And a timeout's going to be taken by Marysville. 2:31 left. Clay Center trailing here 55-34 when we come back.
More internet users and devices require more speed. If your household's internet usage has grown significantly in the last year or two, but your internet plan has stayed the same, your connection may now be overloaded. If you're streaming video, it also uses your internet and can make your internet seem slow. Call Twin Valley to find a Pulse Internet solution for your busy household. Service availability will depend on location. Contact them to learn more. Call 800-515-3311 for fast solutions. Twin Valley Pulse.
Life happens fast, and the truth is there's nothing as valuable as peace of mind. I'm Jim Gearham with Midwest Regional Agency, and our goal is to protect you from the unexpected through top-quality insurance coverage that works for your needs, as well as your budget. Protect your business, home, vehicles, crops, and livestock with our variety of coverage options. We can't predict when the unexpected will happen, but we can help you prepare for when it does. Stop by and see me at Midwest Regional Agency in Clay Center.
55-34, Lady Tigers trail by 21, down to 2:31 left in this game. Marysville will have the basketball from the sideline. Bartles in the front court against Maddie Craig. Puts the dribble down. Junior gives it off now to the sophomore Linda Franco, guarded by Franson. Now Peschel. Marcy Hamill out on her. 2:20 left in the game. Clay Center trailing by 21. Nicole Franco. Couple of ball fakes. Kick back out deep to Linda Franco. Now back inside, and Sammy Bartles has the bucket. And Maddie Craig's doing great work around the perimeter defending Bartles, but down inside at 5'11" against Craig, it is a tall task for anyone to guard.
That's just a huge mismatch.
Here's Edwards outside to Mullen. To the corner, Franson. 3 ball on its way. Yes! Haley Franson's second 3 of the second half, but the lead is 20 for Marysville with 1:45 left in this game. Mullen defending in the backcourt. Up it comes to Nicole Franco. Now to Bartles. Craig right in her face. To the corner it comes. Bartles on the move. Bucket up. Good. And a chance at a 3-point play. And Bartles, the junior, is having a career night. 20 points now in the game and a chance here at the stripe. And Marysville leads by 22. And the free throw is good. She's 3 of 3 at the stripe, and I don't think she's missed many from the floor.
I didn't do well in math in school, but I can tell you all the black dots I have on the Marysville shot chart is a high percentage.
It's a bad equation for Clay Center. Here's Edwards to the lane, and a foul call. 2 free throws coming. Foul on Nicole Franco, her third, and Edwards will be at the stripe to shoot 2. Clara with 10 points in a game, 8 in the second half. The Lady Tigers down 60-37.
12 of 15.
Free throw by Edwards, up and in. 76% free throw shooter on the season. So the sophomore has 11 now. Second charity on the way. And this one is pure. Minute 24 to work. Jaden Crimmins back in. Maddie Craig will come out. Off the made free throw, the Lady Tigers setting up full court pressure. Marcy Hamill, Clara Edwards, Addie Mullen, Haley Franson, Jaden Crimmins out there. And a foul on Mullen in the backcourt. Over pressuring on Linda Franco. And this will be a 1-and-1 for Marysville on the other end. Linda Franco will have that chance. She also nearing double digits. She has 9 points in the game. 23 from Bartles. 14 from Nicole Franco. And now 10 for Linda Franco. And it's 61-39. A minute 22 to work in the fourth. Franco 3 for 3 at the stripe. 80 seconds left as Clay Center will have the basketball. Going to suffer their third loss on the season, just their second league loss. Clara Edwards out deep on the point to the right wing. Marcy Hamill now to Franson. Skip pass left. Addie Mullen. Ball fake and drive. Back in the corner looking for Franson. Taken away by Raver. 1 minute left in the game. Clay Center trailing here 62-39. Marysville with the basketball. Bartles in the corner to Peschel. Back to Bartles inside. Around to Franco. Back out deep. Raver in the corner to Franco. 48 to work. Clay Center won the first meeting by 22 at Marysville. That was third game of the year. But Marysville has been red hot tonight from the field. And Clay Center shorthanded and in foul trouble and a struggle from the field has seen Marysville really dominate this basketball game. Down to 30 seconds left, and Clay Center not fouling. Marysville just winding clock down, not attacking the window. Bartles will hold out at half court. Addie Mullen says, okay, let's just let this thing come to an end. 13 seconds. Sideline to Raver now. To Bartles in the corner with 8. Across to Linda Franco. 5 seconds left, and Marysville's going to win it. 62-39 is your final. The Marysville Bulldogs 11-7. Clay Center their third loss on the year. 62-39 the final. Stay with us. It's homecoming 2019. Ceremony is about to take place here in the Den. We'll come back with postgame on the way in a few.
Hi, welcome to this Subway ad for our all-new Ultimate Cheesy Garlic Bread. How would you like it?
I'll take the Ultimate Bromance.
Extra broy?
Yeah, definitely.
Bro, this ultimate spicy Italian made with ultimate cheesy garlic bread?
I know, bro.
So much melted mozzarella.
And this garlic butter spread, I can't take it, bro.
You know what this calls for.
Bro hug?
It's like we share the same brain, bro.
Bring it in.
Subway, make it what you want. Limited time only at participating restaurants.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
Hey folks, since we've added our new display lot downtown Clay Center, people are saying we have the best deals on Highway 15 and 24. And we think so too. So give us a chance to earn your business, and just for coming in, we're going to buy you dinner at the 1524 Brew House. That's right, just give us a chance and we're going to buy you lunch. So come out and see us. You got nothing to lose. You're going to get a great deal and a great meal. So come see us at the Green Team in Clay Center.
If you're looking for a solution for living a better life at home with the aid of durable medical equipment, you've come to the right place. Patterson Health Mart has a wide selection of durable equipment such as nebulizers, CPAP machines, wheelchairs, diabetic supplies, and so much more. Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy has the best durable medical supplies from the most respected companies. Come in and find the equipment that will make your stay at home comfortable at Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack in Clay Center.
Homecoming festivities taking place here at halftime as the Clay Center Lady Tigers fall 62-39. Clay Center saw Marysville jump out to a 7-0 lead, and then 20-9 at the end of the quarter. Clara Edwards already with 3 fouls. Didn't see much of the first half at all. Had 2 points. Clay Center tried to hang around down by 15 at halftime. And then, Flip, you said it best, from the field is ridiculous what Marysville did tonight.
Well, it is. I mean, they were smoking in that first half. They were 12 of 19. They were 12 of 15 in that second half, 24 of 34 from the field, right, for the game. And, if you're not playing right with somebody, it's just going to spell disaster. And Clay Center, from the get-go, was out of sync. And then Clara getting into foul trouble, the 2 quick ones that were picked up, that was just a tough chain of events, and it snowballed and then just got worse and worse and worse, and the more they pressed, the worse it got. And honestly, Rocky, you know as well as I do, in sports, sometimes it ain't there. And tonight it was not there for the Clay Center Lady Tigers. It was for the Marysville Bulldogs.
Yeah, without a doubt. Lady Tigers in 62-39 loss to Marysville. Let's take another time out as the homecoming festivities taking place, and then we'll get into post-game and some more of the numbers from this ball game. We're back in just a moment.
It's time for your UVT Top 5. Saving money can be hard without a plan, the right tools, and accountability. Here are the top 5 things you can do to begin saving in 2019. Start small, set specific savings goals, create a savings plan of action, set boundaries so you don't stray from your plan, and utilize banking tools such as scheduling automatic transfers. Then watch your savings grow. Visit ubankonline.com for more information or talk to a UVT representative to start a plan today. Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
The Specialty Clinic at Clay County Medical Center offers access to over 20 specialized medical providers, from general surgery, orthopedics, ENT, dermatology, and many more. Our team of specialists are able to see you for almost any medical condition. With our convenient location in Clay Center, there's no need to travel an hour or more to see a specialist. For more information, visit ccmcks.org or call 632-2144. Clay County Medical Center. Our family, caring for yours.
The Citizens National Bank is ready to provide you with a great borrowing experience, whether you're buying, building, or refinancing a home. We offer first-time home buyer, FHA, VA, and conventional home loans with competitive interest rates on a national level and flexible term options to fit your financial situation. With little money down, we can assist you with getting into your dream house. The Citizens National Bank, mortgage loans with the personal attention you deserve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Many seed companies claim to offer the latest genetics, but how many have tested those genetics in soils just like yours? The Oldie Seed Know to Grow research program has fully tested the latest seed genetics in soils that are right in your neighborhood. The Oldie Seed Know to Grow program can recommend the best performing hybrids from technologies like Enlist, Extend, and Liberty Link that will optimize the yield and profit of every acre on your farm. Contact Oldie Seed today.
Well, the winner, King and Queen of Courts, just announced here. Angelica Echavi was the homecoming queen for 2019, and Reed Knitter winning the King. The candidates, as always, Flip, just a great group of guys and gals representing Clay Center as well as you could.
Yeah, it is. You know, this is my daughter's class, and as you know, having kids in high school, you grow to know them all through school, and it's fun to watch them in situations like this. 8 great kids, and then 2 great ones from last year as well.
Caitlin Kramer, Karin Larson, and Katie Schlichter were the Queen candidates. On the boys' side, the King candidates, Matthew Davidson, Braden Dorman, and Preston Shepard. And again, this year's homecoming King, Reed Knitter, the homecoming Queen, Angelica Echavi. And again, congratulations to all the candidates here tonight. It is post-game. It's being brought to you tonight by Edward Jones Investments, Kerry Spillman, financial advisor. Let's give you a look at the scoring leaders in this ball game. 23 from Sammy Bartles and 18 from Nicole Franco lead the way for the Bulldogs. They also got 12 points, or 11 points, I should say, from Linda Franco. The Lady Tigers, 12 from Clara Edwards. Foul trouble all night long, able to get it going that second half. 9 points for Maddie Craig. She hit 2 threes. 7 for Addie Mullen. 8 from Haley Franson, who I thought played an outstanding basketball game. Some calls go here and there her way. Who knows? Of course, the second foul on Clara Edwards could have gone either way. Should have, in our minds, gone another way. That was a big swing in the ball game. I thought Haley Franson on both ends did everything she could to help this team win.
Yeah, I mean, she stepped up, and that's the thing. You know, we've watched it happen in all sports, and you watch it happen every year. You'll have things go wrong, and all of a sudden the senior that is not your scoring leader, not your rebounding leader, but just a great presence on the court, all of a sudden steps up and takes charge because she has to, and she's forced into it. And I'm like you. I thought Haley just did everything she could to get her team back in this, and you know, she'll go home and won't feel good about it, and that's just the kind of person she is. No athlete ever does.
Reagan Henry had 1 3-pointer in the first half. The Lady Tigers, again, 14-3 now in the year, and will drop to their second loss in the NCKL, while Marysville improves to 11-7 with a 62-39 winner here at Clay Center. Stay with us. Got ready for boys basketball on the way. We'll be back with pregame after this.